IWA Flip here on Interfed Radio. Welcome to Sounds of the Revolution. With me in studios, as always, Commissioner Goldstein. Welcome to the show.
Welcome. Good morning.
Oh man, top of the morning.
Happy New Year too.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know what? I still thought it was January 1st, but no, I'm already cracking this next day open. So
Yeah.
oh man, but yeah, glad to be here, Commissioner. Like I said, we do some crazy stuff for the love of this game, and oh man, I couldn't miss it, dude. I had regardless of what time we were gonna record, I had to make some time to get the Sounds of the Revolution show for this upcoming cycle, because we got to remind everybody about this special match deal you landed for us. Because
Yeah.
let's say it like it is, Commissioner. I mean, everybody loves some free match. When I saw that we had a special match deal this cycle, I'm like, hey now, hey now. What a way to start the year.
Figured to do something special. Well, first we have something new for our regular match deals. Every time we get over 100 cards, the following cycle, every manager gets 10 free matches.
What?
Yeah. So that helped me.
You know what? I've said it before, Commissioner. You are, you're a much better deal maker than I would. Keep it going, Commissioner. Nice. That's awesome.
And we had 80 cards this cycle.
Oh, just fell short.
Yeah. But with this match deal, special one-time match deal, which I'll just go ahead and tell you right now, it's a special one-time match deal for this Tour 49. It's a $16 match deal. You get 30 matches, and 2 wrestlers get to take 25 scrubs each, and you get 2 free battle royals.
Nice. Yeah, that's a great one right there. Definitely take advantage of that Tour 49 match deal coming up, and hopefully that takes us into the hundreds, and we get some more free matches for
the following card, for cycle 50. Because we come close. We'll see how it works out.
I mean, Commissioner, you've done it. I mean, to get 80 during a holiday cycle, like I said, that's a feat all in itself right there, brother. So
we have some pretty good managers, and we also opened up an enrollment where people could transfer in for like 2 cycles for free as long as they use a match deal. So hopefully we see some new faces.
Nice.
When we get this Tuesday,
Yeah, I think we got a great core there. I think, like I said, you never know what happens throughout the year here in the IWA. Starting 2020, we'll see where it goes, because I think you mentioned to me off air that this holiday cycle is going to count towards last year's points. So we're winding down 2019 in with the holiday cycle. So to start, I guess
you actually get like another cycle in this year, just the way it fell,
Okay, cool. And so after that cycle, then we'll determine our winner for the title, and then start. Are we starting a new tournament? You had mentioned a new.
It'd be something different. I don't know. It won't be a point thing, but it will be. The details will be in 40. In 50. So.
Okay. Cool.
Where it's going to start, but it will be prizes. A bunch of matches given out, stuff like that.
Okay. Now, let's see. I guess we can start off by doing the champions.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So this is Revolution Wrestling number 48. If you don't mind, I'll read off the champions, then I'll turn it over to you for the commissioner champions, and then we'll run those down. We got December 2019 RWL champion and winner of 10 free matches, Aerial Queen Nao Tokido. Rebel Champion, the Spirit of Rock, Reina Fukuda. Glow Champion, Amaris Gore. Fabulous Champion from the Battle Royal, Edsel Frost. Medusa Champion, also from the Battle Royal, Dragon Lily. Widow's Peak Champion, also from the Battle Royal, the Deviant, Erica Rockwell. Phoenix Champion, Mura Lee Corrupt. Ivory Champion, Bonita Blood. Young Champion from the Battle Royal, Venus DeRose. Sensational Champion, Betty Sue Blood. Luna Champion from the Battle Royal, Maisie Crane in the house. Nice. Stratus Champion, one of my favorite, Fibromyalgia from Elijah. One of these days I'll learn how to spoke. Two Ravens Champion, Edsel Frost and Izzy Crimson. Siamese Champion, Miss. And there it is again, Fibromyalgia. The Furies Champion, the Russian Nightmare Vladimirzov, Edsel Frost, and Izzy Crimson. Those are GR. What was that? Gavin's? No, not Gavin's girls.
Yep, Gavin Rothschild's group.
It is the Gavin Rothschild group. Awesome. Trinity Champions, Fear and Torments, Maisie Crane, Miss Chimera Rue, and Juju Stone. Nice mix of champions there.
Yeah.
Now, a lot happening here in the Bronze. I mean, we had mentioned, the Bronze Age stuff, but I think the one thing that I enjoyed about how you guys are working the whole Bronze Age stuff is kind of like, it's like the little sprinkles, to everything else, because nothing is, you haven't taken anything away from the RWL stuff, because we still have, our own set of champions here, yeah?
Yep. So what it is, all the champs have correspondent, like the Revolta X will have their corresponding champs in the LNO and the UNO that they'll fight for the Bronze Conqueror.
Nice. Now,
and same thing with the tag, which we're doing a tournament right now, and I'm doing my tournament to determine who, the All-Star tag, which will be going to, once that's determined, they'll be able to do for the Knights of the Bronze Age.
Oh, nice.
Tag titles.
Which I mean, you had pretty much stayed away from tag until this came about. Is that?
Yes. And what we did is we just took previous tag champs from like last 3 cycles when the Bronze Age commissioner Brubaker, when he did all the trying to figure out who the first Knights of the Bronze Age is, he did that way. But once, I think these tournaments will be finished around the same time.
Oh,
the Bronze
nice.
Age and the All-Star. So whenever we figure what cycle, because they'll go in a cycle about every other month or something like that, it'll be defended, nice. Like traveling through the Bronze Age, like the Bronze Conqueror.
Now you mentioned the Revolt X champion here, which if you are new to the league, the Revolt X is pretty much the cream of the crop here in
yes.
in the RWL. And for any new listeners out there, Commissioner, you want to go over how you determine that the next challenger, I guess. I mean, just so everybody's, obviously they can read it in the bulletin, but just so anyone listening.
Yeah. Well, first it's once you find out the champ, they need opponents. So they go against a Battle Royal champion or whoever won the Battle Royal, and I do a Contender X. And a Contender X is I pick random people from Facebook. A lot of them have no idea what the IWA is. I'll give them numbers. The first set of numbers will correspond to a bulletin. And the second set of numbers will be the first bracket of wrestlers to choose. And the third person I ask will be who they will be facing. which they
Nice.
pick a number and I'll correspond to that bulletin. So
Yeah, and I mean, you pretty much keep it with the active or the.
yes.
Obviously you're not gonna have them choose from the bottom of the barrel.
No, that's why when you see like the cutoff number, it'd be like 8 through 33. So 33 is where the bottom, just before the inactives are.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, anyone new to the league, I mean, it's pretty easy to see where the cutoff is. Just look for
Yes.
where the where the records start exploding again, and
Yeah.
you know that'll let you determine where the inactive is. And again, I guess this is a perfect time to say this, Commissioner. There are some managers that play their six mans and play their tags, and they strictly keep those fighters to tag and six man. So obviously, in order to deem yourself an active
Yep.
fighter, you have to fight at least one singles match. So
Yes.
just throwing it out there. I know a lot of people skim through the rule book, but yeah, I mean, just heads up.
Yeah, and that's the problem. I mean, yeah, you're considered active. Yeah, you got a tag title maybe, or you fought tag in six, but your wrestler's still inactive. So
Right.
so they kind of get
The short end of the stick.
yeah, and they're considered inactive, you know, because it's not fair to everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, and again, again, if you're looking to fight in
Yeah,
singles, you should be fighting a singles match. And if you're, that's
yeah, just
just
throw one match in there, if you want to just be an active side of the roster.
nice. Now, yeah, I definitely enjoy that random aspect of it, just to find one contender, and then obviously, reward the battle royal. Obviously spend that dollar. Get into the battle royal. We saw how many champions got a belt this cycle from it. So I mean,
Yes.
that was pretty cool to see. A lot of people scoring from that battle royal. So and then you get the bonus if you win. You get to fight the Revolt X champion the next cycle. So oh man, now other than the Revolt X, I know we got a couple other champions. Obviously, the next one that I would say would be which one? The profiled? Would that be our
Yep.
second or like our?
Profile, yes. And the way that's defended, you know, whoever the champion is, they'll go through and through a rotating the regional champs and find out who they're fighting.
Last cycle,
So the
last cycle, it was against the Glow.
Glow, yes. So then it goes back. Make sure that I'm correct.
Stratus.
Yes, goes to Stratus now.
Nice. So now, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't fibromyalgia have the shot at it last cycle? Hold on, let's
Just
see.
just happened to be lucky on it. Yeah.
Nice. I mean, let's see here. I know we're going to go into that next, but did she lose it to Chimera, or did Chimera beat her?
Yeah, we'll go through the results.
Okay, yeah, okay, perfect. I didn't want no spoilers yet. No spoilers yet. Here we
Yeah.
go. Here we go. All right, Commissioner. So let's see here. Anything else before we start getting into the shows?
No, we could just start going through the champions.
Like I said, I know Kim Fu Yu hasn't gave us the final list, so we're gonna go.
Yeah, she's still on holiday. So.
Nice. Okay. So I guess we can start with Wednesday Night Turmoil.
Well, we could go through the commissioner champs right now.
Okay. Cool.
And I already have all the updated. And we actually hit a lot of IWA report hits. I'll go
Nice.
through those. Okay, the Bronze Age Conqueror is Susie Moon. The Revolt X champion is Trista Gore. Profile champion Red Lotus. Once Upon a Time champion and retained Reina Fukuda. And here's some IWA hits. IWA Elite Champion Nail Taquito. IWA Metropolitan Champion Nail Taquito. IWA Ladies World Champion Nail Taquito. IWA Ladies U.S. Champion Reina Fukuda. And IWA National Champion Edsel Frost.
Nice.
So it was a big report hit.
And we brought home the Elite Championship?
Yes.
Nice. Shout out to their manager, man. I mean, way to bring it home. I mean, that's saying a lot. I mean, if you want to talk like, I guess, I say this all the time, brother. I mean, there's a lot of ways to play this game. Obviously, special thanks to those people that kind of gave Kim the idea for these elite leagues, and what determines an elite league. And I find that concept amazing, brother. I mean, because it narrows down, I guess the strategies that you're allowed to use within a league. So, definitely shout out to all those managers that help make that elite title that much more prestigious. I mean, dang, that's awesome. Let's see here.
We are doing Turmoil.
Wednesday Night Turmoil. Yeah, I'm scrolling down. Like I said, I know we got a lot of info on here. Again, take your time, go through this, go through the bulletin. Definitely, any commissioners out there, check out the structure that Commissioner Goldstein follows, because you can learn a thing or two. All right, here we go. Let's see. Wednesday Night Turmoil. We had Linda Von Erich versus Miki Ishikawa.
Yep, Miki Ishikawa beat Linda.
Miss Q versus Babs Capone.
Yep, Miss Q beat Babs.
Fuck. My God, dang it. I should have known. It's those virus girls, man. Izzy Crimson versus Heather Zastampowski.
Yeah, she's Heather Zastampowski. She was kind of a little quiet, even though she hasn't really said much. But she's actually being a little bit more active last couple of cycles. But nice. She beat Izzy. So.
I mean, I'm never going to take anything away from Heather, ring work. It's that microphone work that we always tease her about. So, bring the full package for 2020, because we want to see it. Now, Juju Stone versus Bloodshed Barb.
Yeah, Bloodshed Barb beat Juju.
Oh, got her. Just those Wednesday nights didn't work out. Now,
yeah,
Chimera Rue versus Fibromyalgia.
Yeah, Fibromyalgia beat Chimera.
So that means
Contender X, yeah.
So she gets a bye. Oh no, this is for Contender. Aha! I thought this was for...
She goes. She gets a chance at the Revolts, which will be coming up. So she's one of the opponents.
You know what? Shout out to Fibromyalgia for making an impact at the end and at the beginning of this upcoming year.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
So far, the Battle Royal. So it's Fibromyalgia, and the Battle Royal winner was Edsel Frost. So Edsel Frost and Fibromyalgia are so far in the Revolt X.
Nice.
We'll be coming up, we'll tell you who the actual champion is they're fighting.
Now we had Saturday Night Firefight.
Yes. Yeah, I did something a little bit different on this one. For a little, I did started the last cycle doing interleague, triple threat, and mixed match, just to throw something different in there.
Nice. So we had the RWL's Dragon Lily and Red Lotus against Skullfire and Cyclebolt.
From the UNL, yes. And Skullfire and Cyclebolt beat Dragon Lily and Red Lotus.
Oof.
I'm trying to throw some interleague stuff in there because it is the Bronze Age, and we will be having interleague pay-per-views. So maybe this will help stir something up,
Yeah.
to keep everything cohesive between the leagues.
I
Make it
like
easier for pay-per-views.
And the Bronze Age Conqueror went to the UNL this cycle, or was it last cycle?
It was last cycle because it's like every third, no, every other cycle because they go to the LNL this cycle.
Okay. So yeah,
So,
every other.
yeah. Yep. So Susie Moon went through them, and the next one LNL is Crimson Curse, Sadako Saki in a
Ooh,
Ring of Fire
nice.
match.
Nice.
So
That'll be a good one. And we
yeah,
had a triple threat match with
yeah,
Gabby Wonder, Vlada, Morzov, and Historia Tomori.
yep. Gabby beat Vlada and Historia,
Nice.
a triple threat.
It's about time. I think she lost enough teeth already. All right, that's a good one. Now, mix match. This is just putting some random people together, or
Yeah, well, they kind of you see like Slammerell and Winter Gore.
oh yeah.
Their storylines kind of intermingle right now,
See,
and
and that right there, things like this, Commissioner, is the things that I personally enjoy. Is that you take a little something from from the angle. Hey, this is going on right now. Let me put these two together, just like you
yeah,
said, just to mix and match. And of course, you got Panda on the other side with Susie Moon, who has her own personal beef with the Gores. So that's nice. That worked out.
that's why I call it mixed match, and trying to throw like oddball teams in there, but where they have something to fight for, kind of thing,
Yeah, I mean, because as anyone or not anyone playing the game, but most people that have been in the game long enough, who their quote unquote tag team partners are, so you know that they're probably breaking a little fourth wall, working the numbers. So to have
Yeah.
two, like you say, just random teams like this, and who won this one?
Slammerella and Winter Gore.
Yes. Oh, I mean,
Yeah. So you're
oh,
not biased at all, huh?
not at all. Oh man, just that panda, man.
Yeah.
Poor pandas are going through some stuff, But anyways, that's awesome, brother. And then the All Star Tag Championships coming soon.
Coming soon, and this will be the home of it on Saturday nights.
Perfect. Here we go.
Go over to
Look,
Monday.
Monday Night Revolts.
Yes. And you see
Now,
that I labeled I put the actual dates at these shows. So if you're looking at it, you're like, why ain't Monday first? It's because you see the dates. You see, it's Wednesday, then Saturday, then the following week is Monday and Thursday. So
yeah, you're one of these. You're a considerate commissioner because you even give them that week of travel that they don't do anything, rest, recover, get ready for your next cycle, and then bam, get it. A little
and I
time,
put
little time.
yeah, I did Wednesday, because at first I had Monday, Wednesday, then Thursday, but it didn't make sense when you find out who the Revolt X champion is. So I said, well, you need to see who their opponent is. So that's why I had Contender X come first.
Yeah.
That's why I started Dane.
Now, Commissioner, I know you enjoy the Twins as much as anybody, but even when I mean, and again, Commissioner, I always say this, brother, you give everyone opportunities. You've been probably one of the most open commissioners that I've ever worked with, and it's just one of those things that even if, hey, you know what, the commissioner still gives them a shot, and these little sons of they keep winning, man. They keep finding their way onto some gold. But
Yeah, but I
were they
believe
able
the
to
idea.
get over the Bloods?
No, Monique Blood and Vivian Blood won this one.
Damn it! So the blood glowers are for reals.
But they, Avram and Fiona were inactive this cycle, so
Ah,
sometimes they're active, sometimes they're not. So it's kind of hard to tell. I wish they'll stay active.
now I had overheard a rumor going around, and I guess I should eventually hit up Kim or ask Kim and the IWA people where
Yeah, I
I
need to
get
ask too.
I guess they're gonna tank inactive managers, like so they're not gonna hold on to like the super strats anymore.
Yeah,
Because
they
I know,
shouldn't.
yeah, I know at times when a wrestler goes inactive, they for whatever reason, you know how the IWA goes. Sometimes they end up hitting, so I think they're gonna avoid that so that we'll
And
see.
I, I
I
think
have to
that's why
ask.
some managers do that. They'll just keep their strat the way it is and go inactive. And same thing with
Or
these.
or 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 stay or stay
Yeah.
active like IWA Flip. I'll be like, what
Well,
did I hit? I hit
but
492. Run it
yeah,
again. Run,
that's
run, run
true.
it.
But these people hover around around the scrubs. So if you use a match deal, you're a
Oh,
champion, and they just randomly happen to have that
abilities.
magical strat because those moves come around. That's why you see some of them on the title page.
Mm, dang it.
You know.
We'll see. We'll see what the IWA does, man. Now, we had Ice Cold Samantha going up against Ovarian Syndrome.
Yes, ovarian syndrome beat ice cold.
Oh, nice. Those virus girls, man.
Yeah.
Glad to see them. You know, getting everybody getting everybody infected at the end of the year here. Now, do we have a final? Do we have a winner? Did or did Spitfire and the Blitz girls tie it up?
No, it's 3-1. The rebellion is over the Blitz.
Ooh. Now, are they going to just finalize the
Yeah.
series? Have the one more
Yes.
match? Just
Yep. Just to make sure, because you never know. I mean, Spitfire could come back and it drag on.
okay.
Because it's still 3-1. I mean, so we'll just give them this final one, and
Yeah, a little redemption, Spitfire, like
yeah, yeah,
a
see
little
where they
redemption.
go.
Oh yeah. Now, is there a reason why the Revolt X champion was only two last cycle?
Yes, it's because Victoria had she actually had the regional last time, and she was actually the champ last time. So so she kind of took two spots.
So she won
She was
the
yeah.
Contender X and the Battle Royal, or no? Or am I confusing titles?
No, you confused the titles. Because Trisha Gore was the battle royal winner.
Oh,
Victoria
Tristan.
was the actual champion, and she actually had the regional. Where it goes through the cycle. She actually had that title, so that's why
Okay, so
there's
now
no
now now now
point.
now I'm confused, Commissioner. Now I know it's early, but
Mm.
isn't the Contender X winner the one
Oh
that
yeah,
goes
that's
up?
right. That's right. She won the Contender X.
And I know it's early in the
Yeah,
morning for me, Commissioner,
yeah,
and I was like, I go, you know what? Let me just double check. Okay, so yeah, so she won the Contender X.
yeah. That's what it was. Sorry. It is early. Won the
eh,
Contender X, and but she's actual still champion. So,
okay.
and that's one of those things when you got these random people doing a Contender X picking them.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes some of these managers get lucky and they get a chance, because their number was picked.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Like I
And
said,
it may
that
change down the road, but I mean, it's just a random thing about it. It keeps it out of my hand, trying to pick it, this and that, and
no,
so it's some.
I like it. Like you said, because of that. I mean, yeah, that's bound to happen. But and Victoria, Victoria's been she's a go getter. So
Yeah, she's been a Revolt X champ. She's been more than Susie Moon, but not in a row.
oh
Overall, she's been held it more than Susie though. Held it like 3 here, 2 there, 1 there, stuff like that.
huh. I know
So
you said she won it this last time, so she's the new champ.
the Revolt, no, uh, yeah. And you mean no? Fibromyalgia is a Contender X, and Trisha Gore is actually the Revolt X champion.
Oh, so Trista Gore just beat her.
Yep. So it'd be Trisha Gore versus Fibromyalgia versus Etzel Frost this coming Sunday.
Nice.
So look, as she gets fibromyalgia, she's been getting lucky in there too, getting these
Oh yeah.
chances. You know.
Now we saw moving on to Thursday night, we saw the return of Jungle Girl.
Yes. Return, then not the return because she's inactive too.
Ah,
Come back, then not come back the following, you know, which is
yeah, but
weird. But
you know what? I think that strategy you're saying might also maybe a strategy some of these managers use. You never know.
yeah,
But now, how did you fare against Casket Girl?
well, Casagura won. Well, she won points anyway, but she would have won anyway because Jungle Girl was inactive. So
Mm,
you don't advance if you're inactive in tournaments or in these matches.
that
Just
makes
to
sense.
keep it fair, you know.
Oh yeah. Now, our another newcomer, Maisie Crane versus Bonita Blood.
Yeah, Maisie Crane lost to Bonita Blood. So
Man,
she
in
still
Blood
has the
Girl.
thing. Yeah, she still has the thing to learn. She's new. Get her
Oof.
feel.
Oh man, yeah, them Blood Girls. Like I said, I'm glad they're on the mic now. I'm glad to
Yeah.
see them succeeding as well. So looking forward to this 2020 with them. Now, someone that hasn't shied away from the microphone, Reina Fukuda
Yep.
versus Amanda Love.
Reina beat Amanda.
Mm, that face kicking son of a. Oh
No,
man.
that's Mickey is the face kicker.
Oh, Makey. Which one? Oh, Reina Fukuda is the pirate.
No, that's some shit, I forgot her name. This one's a rock star, Reina Faguda.
Oh, this is GSFR. The Goody Two Shoe Friends.
Yep.
Ghetto Superstar Rock or Ghetto Rock Super Child. Reina Fukuda. Now, Hope versus Sandwich Maker.
Sandwich Maker beat Hope.
Dang it!
Yep. So guess
My
Hope was talking too much smack and
goodness. Hope never talks. Oh man, dang it! Now this is the one I think you were referring to earlier. The one where it cycles around.
that's true, yeah.
We had Monique Blood going up against last cycle's Glow champion Red Lotus.
Yep. And Red Lotus is the profile champion.
Nice. So it'll be Red Lotus going up against Fibromyalgia. Oh, so she has a shot at no.
Yep. So she has a chance at the Revolt X and the profile.
Wow, nicely
This
done.
happened to be that's why it's good to follow the cycle of this, who and try to go for that belt and you get a chance at the profile.
Speaking of which, since we're right on it, currently looks like Maisie Crane is holding on to that Luna. So if you want a shot at the next profiled, go after Maisie Crane. She's the Luna champion.
Yep.
Because as mentioned already, we go up the ladder there in the regionals to find
Yeah,
our next contestant.
Yep. Then once you go back up the glow, it goes back down to the bottom again, and bottom of the ladder all the way up again.
Nice. All right, Commissioner. Now, I know we got hindsight coming up.
Well, we also have the race against time.
I'm skipping over one.
Yeah.
Race against time. Now, explain this one again. This is just.
It's whoever. I'll throw a scrub out there. Like this time it was Pebbles, number 160. And whoever beat Pebbles by the fastest time, which happened to be Miki Ishikawa, will fight the current champion, which was Reina Fukuda. And those two will battle and see who the actual champion is. And Reina beat Miki Ishikawa.
Aha.
And still to hold on to the race against, the Once Upon a Time title. But the match is
next
called.
tour looks like. Oh, you were saying, Commissioner? Sorry, Evan.
Oh, so yeah, so their next opponent, next one you'll be fighting, next scrub is Zelda, number 20. If you want a chance at the Once Upon a Time title.
Nice.
And usually if you use a match deal, most of these are within that bottom 26 for the match deal. Every once in a while I'll stray outside that to make you have to go look for them, and if you want a chance,
Nice.
I try to keep them within your match deal.
Yeah, at least like that, it's contested and.
Yeah.
Nice. Alrighty, here we go.
All-Star tournament.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah. So, and do we have results for this or?
Yes, we do. Let me get the results right here.
Now, the nice thing about this one, different than the mix and match, is that these were actually all declared. So, people got to choose their tag teams,
Yes.
declared, and this is, through the buy-in, bought into it. And
they bought into it, and the prize is $32 RDBO credit.
Nice.
We had 16 teams, and now we're down to 8 teams. And this is, here it goes. We had seed 15 versus seed 13. So we had Ameriscore and Trista Gore versus Dragon Lily and Red Lotus. And we actually had Ameriscore and Trista Gore move ahead on that.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Those darn Gores.
Then the second seed, we had team 6, Amy and Darlene Blitz versus Amanda Love and Veronica Sky. They were inactive, so Amy, Blitz, and Darlene moves forward.
Mm.
But they would have, going by their strategy, if they weren't inactive, they would have moved forward, But that's that being inactive, and it's a clear rule. You're inactive, you don't move forward. So they missed an opportunity there, even though they bought into the tournament. It's kind of shouldn't have done it. Pretty much.
Like, come on now.
Yeah. Okay, we got seed 4 versus seed 5. We got seed 4 is Ayumi Masuda and Evie Takahashi versus Monique Blood and Vivian Blood. And seed 5 moves forward, Monique Blood and Vivian Blood. We have seed 9 versus 12, which I just skipped over, but we'll go them right now. We had 9 is Juju Stone and Elsa Hurst versus Chimera Rue and Maisie Crane. And Chimera and Maisie moves forward.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now we got 1 and 16. We got Venus Day Rose and Acid Rain versus Susie Moon and Casket Girl. And Susie Moon and Casket Girl moves forward, beating out Venus and Acid. 11 and 8. You got Fang Go and Reina Fukuda against Historia Tomori and Ice Code Samantha. And we got Fango. Yeah, we got Fango and Reina Fukuda moving forward.
Nice. That was an interesting match right there.
Yeah. Now seeds 2 and 14. You got Izzy Crimson and Edsel Frost versus Erica Rockwell and Liberty Monroe. We actually have Izzy and Edsel moving forward.
Ooh, shocker.
Yeah. But Izzy and Edsel are the tag champs this cycle, so so that was kind of nice. And the last seed is seed 3 and 8. Seed 3 is Naoya Takedo and Miki Ishikawa. Seed 10 is Gabby Wonder and Babs Capone. We got seed 3 moving forward, Naoya Takedo and Miki Ishikawa.
Got their faces kicked in again.
Yeah. And Naoya just kicked ass this cycle, getting all those IWA titles, IWA wide titles.
Oh yeah, she's a superstar right now, I'll tell you that much.
So the next round, which should be played out here, is 15 seed. Let me see. 15. Okay, here it is. Seed 15, Amerish Gore and Trista Gore will be going against Amy and Darlene Blitz. Then we got 12, Chimera Rue and Maisie Crane. They'll be going against Monique Blood and Vivian Blood, which they already got rivalry right there. FT and the Bloods. We got 16, Susie Moon and Casket Girl. They'll be going against Fango and Reina Fukuda, so that'll be another good match. Some friends there.
Yeah.
And we got 2 versus 3. Izzy Crimson, Edsel Frost versus Naoya Takedo and Miki Ishikawa. Be another interesting match.
Oh yeah, just a great tournament all together.
So there's some good little matches there.
Oh yeah.
We already talked about the special match deal.
Let's see here.
Yep. So all that commissioner stuff is done except for Trash Talk. Well, we do have it's not over yet. Let me
now. This is something that I just saw that you did. You also do like a recap of the previous one now.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's a previous. Yeah, there's a previous. So if you want to, that was the last Wednesday Turmoil Saturday, so you can see who beat who. I put them in there, so if you want to be reminded who won the last one, So these current ones, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday will be in number 50. The results,
I like it, Commissioner. Like I said, man, always a good show going here, man. It really is. Now, let's see here.
Let's do. We got some matches for
hindsight.
2020 hindsight.
That's what I was looking for, but for whatever reason,
I got it here on it's on Facebook.
Aha, that's why.
Yeah, because it'll be in the bulletin. And these are some of the confirmed matches so far. I mean, cards, are determined to change. But we have Vlada Morozov versus Historia Tomori in a flag match. They had some back and forth rivalry for quite a few months now. We got Slammerella versus Panda Ninja.
Go Slammerella! Oh, wait, no.
So that's kind of like a new rivalry thing going on there.
Yeah, that one's definitely gonna get us in through the first half of this
Yeah.
2020 because a lot going on there.
And speaking of a lot going on here, we got Hope versus the LNL Sadako Saki. She used to be an RWO superstar. And how this come about, Sadako and Dr. Damien Hyde, they kidnapped a bunch of RWO superstars. And Hope was one of them.
Yeah, threw us off our game here. Oh.
Yeah. But speaking of that real quick, there was we lost a lot of RWL superstars because of those same individuals from the LNL come in and took them out. And they had their heads are actually in Ballin's Arena on Pikes. That's
Dang.
King Forrester, Awesome Kong, Misbehaving, Misfortune, Pearl Forrester, Santana Garrett, Sarah Bennett, Tina Dallin, Master Wives 1, 2, and 3, Randy Savage, and Sammy Savage. So
they're all Ballin's little trophies right now.
Yeah. So Ghosting is really pissed because he had a deal with Ballin when he got our superstars back. Hope, Babs, Juju, and Essel back, that they wouldn't harm them anymore. So Ballin being Ballin, he didn't harm them. He harmed somebody else. A lot of somebody else. So.
Well, like I said, that's something we'll have to solve in the upcoming future.
Yeah.
Oh,
and also, there's another interesting match: Fango versus Reina Fukuda. They're actually teaming up in our All-Star Tag Tournament right now. They got some history from Japan, so
yeah, that's one. That's one that's I think. I think it's one of those slow brewing. Like it has me intrigued just at the fact that obviously they're teaming up right now, but I'm waiting.
It started when they're feuding with them. Then all of a sudden they're teaming in a tag tournament. But they still got a match at the pay-per-view, so there's some weird history, animosity, or something going on there.
Yeah, that's one of those that I'm waiting for the double cross.
Yeah, something
I hate to say it like that, but that's one of those like, oh come on, who's gonna be the double crosser? Who's gonna be the first to budge?
Yeah. Here's another interesting match: Babs Capone and Gabby Wonder versus Amaris and Trish Gore. They had a little interaction a few cycles ago.
Yeah.
Where Babs Capone and Gabby come to the rescue of Susie Moon, of all people, because the Gores were there.
Yeah, I mean, I think based on what I know from as soon as the Gores came in and just started all this wickedness, it sent Gabby into a shell shock. I mean, you talk about driving and thriving through the beginning of the year, and then all of a sudden, it just got dark around here, and it was just kind of like, where'd she go?
Yeah.
So, it happened. So hopefully 2020 is better for Miss Wonder, and see how that goes early on.
And in that same encounter, we had Casket Girl come out and actually, take down Winter Gore, trying to help Susie in that same confrontation. So these two matches have a lot linked going on here, and nobody knows anything about Casket Girl. She did take Winter Gore's voodoo doll, though.
Ooh.
Just last cycle, she placed it in the middle of the ring, and she didn't say a word, but she signaled, like, drawing a line across the sand for Winter, and this match was made.
Oh yeah, that's another one. Like I said, a lot of nice slow brewing stuff going on right now. But
We don't know what's going on between these two. And Castigro is from the Superhero League. Just happened to come here, and Susie has no idea who this person is, and Goldstein put them together in the All Star tournament, teaming up, and they're doing pretty good. They moved on to the next round.
mm. Now, and those are the only ones we have signed right now for hindsight.
And Safari, which we will have the Revolt X defended profile. We don't know. We got to find out the results of 49 to fill those in. And the All Star Tag Tournament matches, whatever the final matches are, well, the next round of the matches, we'll also play it at the pay per view.
Now, I think that's one of the other things that I enjoy is cycles that you do have a pay per view commissioner. Everything kind of just gets like rolled into the pay per view. It's not like
Yeah, because it just, then it's just too much. So I figured all those main matches anyway might as well be defended at the pay per view.
nice.
Set on their nights. So they kind of, the nights get a night off, pretty much, you know.
Oh yeah,
We do
it
have
makes sense.
yeah, we do have a face off that plays a day before the pay per view. Hindsight, you know. So, and those matches aren't usually those matches will probably be the Revoltex profile matches. Would be on more than likely would be on face off the night before the pay per view.
Mm.
Kind of like NXT does before the main WWE pay per view on the takeover.
Oh,
That's where I got the idea from.
oh yeah, no, I think that works out perfectly. Oh man, now Commissioner, I know we could stay here another 30, 40 minutes, but
Yeah,
I just looked up and I'm like, holy moly! You know what? That's why I love about this place. There's so much to talk about, and I know we can keep it going. But before we do sign off, is there anything you want to touch on? Any last minute reminders?
um, no, just remember to do the match deal if you want. Get these this one time match deal. You get a lot of matches. I mean, you can still use your regular match deal if you want, but this
Yeah.
is a special one. Might as well take advantage of it. Get extra
Oh yeah.
matches.
I think that's an like a way added bonus. I mean, especially
Yeah,
if you're trying to work your way into the top 10 to get a shot at that
yeah.
at the Rebel or the RWL champions. It like, definitely
It only helps you out,
oh
and it
yeah.
helps. And if we get over 100 cards, you know, this is hopefully help get us over there. Following cycle, you get 10 free matches. So let's try to get over 100 cards.
Nice. Now, Commissioner, obviously this has been the holidays and
Yeah.
you know everyone's time has been caught up, so don't think we're trying to shy away from the trash talk. We next time we get on, Commissioner, I guarantee you we will have
Definitely. Yeah.
a strictly based, and we'll cover these angles that have been brewing these last couple of weeks. I know I got a lot to say about Slammerella and that panda. I know
Yeah.
Gabby stuck her nose where it shouldn't be, and yeah, so yeah,
But we kind
we
of went
got
over some. Yeah. We kind of went over some things with some of the matches on hindsight. Those, you know, those are kind of some of the stuff that's going on.
oh yeah.
Some of
I
the
mean,
dates.
and I'm not even gonna begin to take anything away. I mean, we definitely enjoy hearing from the Bloods. The Bloods have finally started talking, so I want to make sure I cover their angles these last couple of cycles.
Yeah.
And
Them and FT, you know, and they will have matches for the pay per view. They're just being finalized. They haven't been. The ink hasn't been dried yet on it, so they're still going over the commissioner with them. I'll be
nice.
meeting with them later
Oh
in the
yeah.
next couple of days to get those matches set.
Oh man. Well, Commissioner, we'll sign this one off. Like I said, thanks to everybody for you know participating here in the RWL. Like I said, we definitely want to get all those angles covered and
Yeah,
keep you know keep yeah keep pushing them. I said there's a lot going on, so you know keeping us busy here. I guarantee you that much. But As for Commissioner Goldstein, you've been listening to myself, IWA Flip. We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.